Marriage requires the character of Jesus, and Jesus is humble. And Jesus is a servant. And so when Karen and I first got married, and when I was dominating Karen, we had a horrible marriage because dominance just simply doesn't work. Research has proven that when you have shared control of a relationship and you treat each other with respect as equals, there's tremendous intimacy and goodwill. But when you have dominance within a relationship, the goodwill of the relationship falls. Let me do my poll here. I've done this all over the world, hundreds of thousands of people live, and I want you to see the response. And at all the simulcast sites, I want you to respond to 2 questions. Now, if you're with your parents, don't respond, okay? So that's my little safety factor there. How many of you were raised in a home where one of your parents was clearly dominant over the other parent? Raise your hand. I want you to look around, look around, look around. Keep your hand up real high if you would. So I'm going to say 50, 60% at least. Okay, so put your hand down if you would. Everywhere in the world that I ask that question, the same thing happens. Here's my second question. For those of you who just raised your hand and said that you had a clearly dominant parent, I have a hand raised too. Okay, how many of you would say that that had a negative impact on their marriage and the family? Raise your hand. Look around, look around. Every hand goes right back up. When I ask those 2 questions, people never go do this. Now let me think. Was there a dominant parent? Everybody goes, yeah, Dad, he was on mom, And did it have a negative impact? It sure did. Most of us were raised in a home where one of our parents dominated the other one. We had the wrong modeling of marriage before us. And I'm saying this, one of the things that you have to do is reject that. If you're a strong man like I was, you have to sit down and you have to make a decision. I'm going to use my strength to serve, not to rule. I'm going to use the strength of my personality. Same way with women. Because dominant people naturally think that their ways are better. They naturally think that, somehow they have a right to rule or something like that. We don't. It's wrong. It's a sin.
Experience the XO Tour at a city near you. Seating is limited, so register today. Visit xomarriage.com/tour.